Hold on for just a second.
We could write them on the same paper because there's only like 8 copies. No, there's not. There's only like 10.
Okay, there is one special case of factoring.
Only one?
Only one.
Only one.
Oh yeah, it's really easy.
Super awesome.
That is when you get something that looks like this. X squared minus 49. Okay? What is different about that than the other one? Is that 3 things? There's not 3 things, there's only 2. Okay? Now, the good news is that since it's an x squared at the beginning, I don't have to do that whole multiply the 2 things out and all that kind of stuff, because I know the only things that are going to work are going to be x and x. Okay? Here's the trick, and it's a really easy trick. I need to find 2 numbers that multiply together to be negative 49 and add together to be what?
0.
0, because there's no middle term. Francis, you got it? 7 and negative 7.
Bam.
And then we're done. Okay? Been done this stuff? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so. Okay, so let's try another one. Stop snapping, please. V squared minus 25. What's going to go in the front? V and V. And then I need 2 numbers that multiply together to be negative 25 and add together to be 0.
Negative 5 and 5.
Negative 5 and 5. Okay? You get it?
It's like square roots.
Okay, right. And this is called the difference of 2 squares. And when I say the difference of 2 squares, I'm not talking about what's the difference between Nate and Jacob. Get it?
Compared to a square.
Okay, right. What I'm saying is exactly what Nate pointed out. What is 5 squared? 25. And what is V squared? V squared. And so this is the difference of 2 things that are squares of something. Okay? So since V times V is V squared, that means you get a V in front. And since 5 times 5 is 25, that means you get a 5 on the end. So to do another one, just for funnies, if I had W squared minus 64, I'll do that in a second, you would recognize that it's going to be 8 because the square root of 64 is 8, so it'll be W plus 8 times W minus 8, okay? Now, some of you are asking an excellent question, which is what if it's plus? So let's take a look at, for example, Z squared plus 9. Same deal. I need to come up with 2 numbers that multiply together to be 9, positive 9, and add together to be 0. What are they? Positive 3 and what? Okay, 3 times 3 is 9, but is 3 plus 3 0?
No.
No, so that won't work. Okay, what about negative 3 and positive 3? Negative 3 plus 3 is 0, but is negative 3 times 3 positive 9? No, so that won't work. So guess what? Cannot be factored.
So if it's a,
Are we going to have any of those?
so if it's a,
We'll get to those eventually, okay? But not today, okay?
so if it's an addition, it can't be factored.
If it's the addition of 2 squares, it cannot be factored. Okay?
No way.
I'm not saying if it's addition at all, because we've done ones like this that do have addition in there, okay? What are 2 numbers that multiply together to give me 9 and add together to give me 6? 3 and 3. So this is an addition one that can be factored into, whoops, I mixed up my variables, into x plus 3 times x plus 3, okay? But if it is the addition of just two things that are being squared, then it can't be that. Okay? But we're not going to mess with that. The only reason why I'm bringing that up is because somebody asked about it. All right? Okay, so just a real short assignment with notes.
Can we put on this other assignment?
I know you did.
Yeah, what if we just turned it over and wrote the assignment on the back?
I need one. I need one. You didn't get it.
Do you need a